Hi guys, welcome to Fuse Unbothered.
What's going on? What's going on? We out here.
I love this energy. How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling like I need credit a lot. It's been a lot of debit this week, actually. Debit here and there. Like, you know.
Wow.
I need like God to just give me ta-da.
Yeah. There's one post I saw.
Like
God until I
So I mean, we all want different things.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that everybody gets what they're,
Yes, like $10
they're
million.
in need of.
Yeah.
In cash and kind.
You get it. You get it.
You know?
You get it.
Part of what we're going to be talking about is what happens when what you expect in life is not what you get.
Mm-hmm.
When your expectation is different from reality. Kind of like what you ordered versus what you got. You get what I mean? Yeah. But in life now, real life. Not what you ordered on Instagram or on a store. This is real life expectation versus reality. So we'll talk about that. How do you deal with it and all of that. When we come back from this break, we're getting into all of that and much more. Don't go anywhere.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuse Unbothered.
So you guys, there's been this very interesting post made by someone that's been flying around, and I think it's flying around for a reason. It's literally viral because a lot of people can relate to this. This person says, according to the way I planned my life from secondary school, today is supposed to be my last child naming ceremony. And I'm like, yes, because you know how when you're younger and you're like, 14, 10, and you're like, you throwing
You want to get married by 22.
Exactly. You're telling yourself that by 25,
So
I'll have my house, I'll have my car,
yeah,
I'll have my wife, I'll have my husband. That's it. And your life is all planned out up until you get to that particular age and you're like, wait, what's going on? Adulting just literally shows you another reality different from what you planned when you were younger.
Expectations versus reality. Everybody has high expectations of themselves. But reality tends to knock you down sometimes.
Life happens.
Life happens.
Sorry, life happens. Life is lifey.
For me, I was one of those people who it took a while after secondary school to even get into the university. You know, a lot of people on my yearbook, all right, I don't know if you guys had it. I had a yearbook and I wrote, so there's always this 5 years from now, where would you be? Kind of thing and all that. I know a lot of people who wrote, I'll be in the UK already practicing this after 4 years of study, 3 years of study. Some people wrote, I'm not even going to mention. And let me talk about myself, because it doesn't seem like I'm, trolling anybody.
Yeah.
I think I wrote, 5 years from now, I would have been done with uni, probably rounding off my service year. And stuff
you knew that it was service year.
Yes,
I don't know all of that.
I'll be done with uni and I'll be rounding off my service year and already jobs I'll be considering different job that'll be, poaching me to come and work with them and all that. But hello.
It's okay. Hello. All of us practically feel the same. For me, I think my own was I wanted to be so many things at once, but one thing that I was very sure of was that I was going to be great. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to be a great person. I don't even know what great is. I wanted to be a banker, a pilot, an actress.
Really?
Everything.
I think everybody, when you were younger, you want to be like 3 or 4 things. Because
it was very easy for me.
I think when I was young, I wanted to be a doctor, a footballer, a musician. At the same time,
So one thing I know is, as much as yes, we might not actually be where we want to be, but I know that we're not where we used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look back, you'd be like, okay, I may not have achieved everything, but at least I am better than some people, some of my peers. So
you have to be grateful for that. But also, when it comes to the area of relationship, I think that's the one that shocks everybody the most. It's not even career. It's relationship.
Especially for ladies, guys. they're like,
ladies,
nah,
guys,
they're like, what?
take their time for like
you guys don't
forever.
plan to get married like your 20s now.
Yeah, a lot of them
compared to
understand that.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but for the
Be
ladies,
shocked, Sha.
you see ladies like that are 28 going to 30, like in their heads, they never thought that this was going to be happening.
Yeah.
But like, there's so many people now who are in that phase where they're like, oh, this is where we are. So we will figure it out. Do you get what I mean? So I think relationships is what. That's why this person is saying, I'm supposed to have given birth to my last born. You understand?
It's
Because
reality.
I wouldn't even know how many children you intended to have.
yeah, because this person thought I would have married already.
I don't think the person is even married. Though.
That's what I'm saying. So the person has not even found boo or bae, and he's like, but I thought I'm supposed to have finished giving birth to all my children by now.
It's the
And it looks like
reality
it's
of
a
Nigeria.
lady that actually.
It's just the reality of Nigeria. Deal with it. Face
It's
it
not even
squarely.
Nigeria. I feel like it's life as a whole.
Yeah.
When we're younger, 25, 26, 27 looks like such a big age. But then when you see 10 years fly by so fast,
You know the
you're
amazing thing
surprised.
about this reality check stuff, like, is when you now get to that age where you are supposed to be the rich auntie or rich uncle,
Yeah.
you are now understanding that, oh, this is why this uncle was not picking my call or not sending me
Exactly.
because they're like, oh, so all those outfits, all those slaying, it's just you know, on the surface level, there's nothing.
But when you're leaving me alone, you know that I need to know how I eat, though. Not like when you're your parents' house.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
like, you cannot do anything if
It's
you
not
wish. You
even
can sleep
eating.
from morning
it's
to
probably like
night.
maybe like toothpaste.
Exactly. Now
Let's
it's
manage
Do
everything.
you understand?
Reality
It's prob-
choke.
It's probably like toothpaste.
Multina, share happiness.
Views unbuttered.
Quick question, all right? I saw this on our YouTube page where someone asked, how do you know you're falling in love or you're in love with someone? This first off, I need to give you guys as Dr. Love that I am.
Oh, please, Abby.
Sup, daddy? Like they will say, you feel butterflies in your store. It's a lie, you. It's not butterfly, but on a more
But
serious
you
note.
actually feel butterflies. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, you do.
what you did.
You do.
I
You
did
do,
feel
literally.
Oh,
plenty
you did?
butterflies. They're
Oh, that's
butterflies.
nice.
They're real.
Real
They're-
oh, nice.
they're real
That's
butterflies.
nice. Well, as a guy, you're not supposed to feel butterfly. If
I
you
don't
feel
understand.
butterfly is wrong.
Are you serious?
Nah, I'm just
Why?
but for me, my experience would be that you want to be in the position of helping. Like you want to be in the position of provision.
Yeah.
You always want to be the one that you want to be the first to be reached out to when there's a challenge.
Yeah.
You're like, why didn't you call me?
Yeah.
You always talk to me. Don't be shy. Baby, buy me sorrow now. Talk to daddy.
No, don't do that.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But I feel like that's one major fit for the guys. You always would want to be the person in position of provision. You
Yeah,
get me? You always want to provide. You always want to make the things happen for that person. You want to be the problem solver.
Yeah.
So that's one way. There might be a lot of other ways. Maybe you're having some other things that are showing.
Why did you please? So I kind of agree with what Evie said.
Yeah.
Also, when you're vulnerable, when you're able to open up about anything with that person, like
Yeah.
have like vulnerable conversations,
Yeah.
not think, okay, will this person see me in a certain way? Basically, when you're at peace, when you know that, okay, this person is my guy, like I can say
Yeah.
anything, I can do anything. And like he said, when you're kind towards that person, like you always want to come through for that
Yeah.
person. You always want to be there, regardless of whatever it is.
Yeah.
Go to the moon and back for that person.
Honestly.
Give all you have.
Honestly,
to that person.
but for me, I'll say
Yeah.
it's a form of unusual curiosity. Like suddenly you want to really know, like you want to know how this person grew up.
Yeah.
You want to know how were you as a child.
Okay.
Those details of life that a regular person or a friend may not really care about. For this particular person, you want to know them more, like deeply, basically. So I'd say that and peace. But you shall want to know them, shall.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, yeah.
So
Okay.
you heard that? We've given you tips on how to
know.
know if you're in love. So all the lovey-doveys, take notes.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Share happiness.
Views unbothered.
Okay, so there was a recent tweet about famous gospel singer Mercy Chinwo after she got married a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
When her wedding outfit came out and she was looking all gorgeous, and people came out to say, oh, you can actually look stunning and still be decent at the same time. So I want us to like share like celebrities to know who actually look good.
Yeah,
Who look good but still look decent at the same
they're
time.
not
Yeah.
exposed,
There's no exposed too much.
but they're still slaves.
I think we're talking mostly about females, right?
This has to be this has to be centered on female celebrities
Yeah.
and public figures.
Yeah.
For me, from the top of my head, I'm just going to take about my baby, Linda Osifo.
Linda Osifo, if you're hearing ABs, ABs.
See, Linda Osifo, listen, I don't mind to change my song.
This is
And
not
it's
the
not to
time
make
for
noise.
that.
Yeah, slide into a DM.
know
Like,
what?
that's
This is not the time for that.
How is do that? How is
Are you for real? How's that going for you?
No, nice. Not nice. I'm on the air. Okay, so Linda Osifo is one of those people that actually, doesn't do much exposure, body exposure, but slays effortlessly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I agree. When you see the different outfit that Mercy Chinwo wore, you will actually agree and understand what people were saying, that, it's very possible for you to slay without exposing your body.
So for me, I completely agree, because I'm a minimalist and I believe in modest fashion. I feel like fashion is all about expressing yourself, and who
Being
you are
confident,
definitely has to show. So you have to be comfortable in whatever it is you're wearing. So if you're generally someone who is modest, it has to reflect through what you wear. That's the only way you can be comfortable. I know people like Adesua, Tommy, and I can't remember many now, because if I want to name names, there are so many actually.
So many, yeah.
So you can actually, be modest and dress really, really nicely. I agree completely.
So for me, one person at the top of my head is Rita Dominic. I mean, Rita Dominic's style it's
off the roof.
She does so well. Also, Tomike Adeoye is also a fantastic. Like, even if she's on shorts, like, you could still see that decency, but then she still slays.
I have to still say, I'm so sorry, Scotchy, but I really have to say that decency is relative, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that short you're describing, some people
might not be decent to someone else.
Not decent at all.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But when let's talk about exposing boobs. I think that's like the height of indecency. Genevieve also.
Okay.
She's no longer on social media at the moment, but I mean, she's also a very, very
the height of decency is also relative.
right. But then again,
well, that's actually my personal opinion.
You can be moderate and still slay, all right? Don't get it twisted. You don't have to
go overboard.
But please, Joe, show me, Sha, show me.
Do you think showing cleavage is indecency?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I
think that's.
I feel like showing too much is actually.
For me, I feel like it's.
Some clothes don't actually fit when you don't show some certain form of cleavage. Anyways,
relative.
Anyway, guys.
There's more. You want to find out, Abby? Hi guys, just kindly follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Views on YouTube. Follow at Views_local. That's where you become a part of the family. You can send in your questions in the comment section on YouTube and send us a DM on Instagram, Views_local. My name is ABA Akins, AB_AKYNZ on all social media platforms. Medici.
Follow me at _Medici on all social media platforms.
So it's Gabby on Instagram. You can find me there. Follow me, and let's
let's talk, Abby.
Let's talk.
All right, guys, listen. All right, see. Love life and live life on your own terms. That's the much we can take today on Views Unbothered. From all of us here.
Stay fused,
guys.
Hala is going.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.